Hey everyone, welcome back to Nutrition Friday. I hope everyone had a great week and just has some awesome plans for the weekend. Hopefully, you're going to get outside, get some sunlight, and that's one of the ways you can get what we're going to talk about today, which is vitamin D. Vitamin D, for someone like me who wants to prepare people to not only live a long time but live a very active lifestyle late into life, is very, very important. I want everyone getting the recommended a dose of vitamin D every single day. Depending on your age, that's about 600 to 1,000 IUs or international units, and that's pretty easy to do because of all the different ways that we have to do that. And why is vitamin D so important? Let's start with that. Vitamin D is what we have to have before we can even absorb calcium and phosphorus, which is what helps our bones become stronger. It's what our body uses to build, increase bone density. But we have to have vitamin D before we can even do that. And we want strong bones as we age. We need strong bones as we age because we're automatically going to lose some of that. But if we prepare, if we have the right exercise routine and we have the right nutrition plan, we can maintain strong enough bones to prevent fractures in the case of falls, especially if we're being active. We don't want to fall. We want to stay balanced and strong and stable. And if you do the workout Wednesday routines that I'm putting up, then you're probably going to be able to do that pretty late into life. But if you're being active, you're playing tennis, you're going hiking, the chance that you fall might be fairly high depending on how high level you're getting. And if that happens, we don't want the bone to break. We want it to be strong. And vitamin D is what's going to help do that. So we can get 20 to 30 minutes of sunlight every single day. If the sun's out, you should be getting it without sunscreen on for 20 to 30 minutes. That's going to help your body produce its own vitamin D, which is pretty amazing. You can drink 3 or 4 glasses of milk a day. That has a lot of vitamin D and it also has calcium. So you're kind of getting both at the same time and some protein. So I'm a big fan of milk. I drink a lot of it. You can do pretty much anything with dairy is going to have some level of vitamin D, calcium, and protein in it. But there's other ways also. Fatty fish like salmon. One piece of wild caught salmon has 1,000 IUs of vitamin D, which is the recommended dose for an elderly person. Younger people, it's more like 600 IUs, but for an elderly person, you're looking at 800 to 1,000 IUs. And a wild caught piece of salmon has that. So just through diet alone, you're looking pretty good. But if you don't like salmon, you don't drink milk, and you live in some place that's not sunny, then you can get supplements. So there's really no excuse to not be getting that vitamin D, increasing your bone strength so that you don't have to fear that bone fracture. Because 50% of people after the age of 65 that fall and fracture a hip don't live for more than 2 years after that. And that's a scary number to me. That's half. And I see lots of hip fractures, and most of my patients do pretty good. So the 50% number that I saw kind of surprised me because it just shows that a lot of people that starts a chain reaction of negative health events that ultimately leads to them passing away, which is very sad and unfortunate and preventable. So if you start now, if you implement the right exercise routine, the right nutrition plan, you can prevent that. So go out there, get some strong bones, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.